Hello, beautiful soul. I hope this video finds you well. So, I just wanted to speak to what I have been observing and witnessing. And what that is a resistance to letting go. You can really see how individually and collectively there seems to be a hanging on to the old. And at this time, it's so important to really have the courage to do the inner work and to look into your shadows, to do the shadow work. And so I wanted to just shed some light on what your shadows actually are. And really, they are just your woundings, your soul's woundings and scars. They're not bad, they're not evil. They are as much a part of you as your light is. And when we hold on to these shadows, when we have an unwillingness to go inside, to see what has been hidden deep within us, to see what has been suppressed, really what we are doing is we are allowing those wounded parts of us to come into the light, to be seen, to be held, to be witnessed, to be forgiven, to allow us to see the gifts within those woundings and to integrate them back into wholeness. It is always about becoming whole, that sacred union of the light and the dark, the masculine and the feminine. And when we hang on to all of these woundings and keep the shadows buried, we really are blocking ourselves from receiving those higher frequencies, those divine frequencies, and those higher aspects of ourselves. I personally love working in the shadows because there is so much potential for growth and transformation within those thoughts, beliefs, experiences that we have suppressed in a way to keep us safe. But they also keep us stuck. And it's really time now to let it go. It is really time to let it all go. Let all of the old stories go. To see them, to witness them, to hold them, to love them. To love yourself, the good and the bad, the beautiful and the ugly. To come into that place of wholeness, of completeness. And for me, in my experience, it's not a one-time thing. We are so multi-layered. And for me, I'm an ancient soul and have had many experiences, lifetimes. And so it's working through these aspects of ourselves and bringing them into the light, moment by moment, day by day. And there's really nothing to be afraid of, especially at this time where we are being so held by the cosmos, by the Divine Mother, by the Divine Father, the divine intelligence that is in every part of us. So the key to being able to even start to see your shadows, to see those parts of yourself that you resent or have resented, is really to be present with yourself and 100% truthful. And for me, the easiest, and in fact the only way to be present with yourself is through your breath. Connecting with your breath. When we connect with our breath and we allow ourselves to become the observer, to take that back seat so we can see things from a higher perspective, that's when we can allow those parts of ourselves to be held in non-judgment. That's when we can alchemize those dense energies into higher frequencies. And another key to this is forgiveness. Such a beautiful thing, forgiveness. You know, people have the misconception that when you forgive something, you are condoning it. But it really couldn't be further from the truth. When you forgive it, you're just letting go those energetic cords and attachments and ties and hooks that you have to that experience, allowing those to dissolve, to alchemize, and to be refreshed, allowing those parts of yourself to come back to you. And forgiving others is really also just detaching your energy from those situations. It's not condoning it, the behavior at all. But when you hold on to that resentment, it's like poison to your own system. And you've got to release the resentment. So I just want to bring through some codes to assist with that. To allow you to have the courage to see those parts of yourself that need to be seen and need to be felt to be healed. Feeling is healing. A lot of the times we've closed ourselves down from the feeling because it's painful. But we really have to allow ourselves to feel what we have buried, so that we can alchemize it and release it and reclaim that lost energy. So if you'd like to receive these codes, I just invite you to just take some nice deep breaths in and out, connecting to your breath. And just with your intention, you can open yourself up to receive. Mushusu an ean ar am ach. Mian us ur un u Mianash as un ur es eneki ash as en e an. Mures eneki ash as am ar en uku eanash. Mayeneyash es ikianar ut ur es an ar am e ush ur ush ach an ar ut ukur es ikiana. Moyenekias ar anakush yes yan. Shian or uch am an eyash asanatu ur emha. Emhayan e as an e ar an ur ush as un ukur eheya. Ush e an ar am eki an ar ash es I en e ash u. Shusuruach. Mayenakias an ar es ias anuku shusua. Mayena ash us ur ehe am ar an us u an ar ehe yana. Mayena I ash us ur es ikias an ar am akar ash as an e ay un uruach. Umoyes yanar anikiash. Mayena kias anukur was anikian ash usuachana. Miana eyas am ara sukur we hana as am a. Ayanuku an am han eheyan an aye esh sumur et iki an ash sukur ukur et ish ur uchiasana. Maraneki ashasanam ar ur eheyan at ur utukuach anaha. Oyene siana sanukure esiana karana hashusunur esina karam ayena karane kiasha sunukurua. Ayeno atmasha sunukur esina kiana ashusumur esi kiana tosumukur umukuru achana at am ayan at utukuru. Opening your heart to yourself, to embrace yourself in your totality, to embrace yourself in your completeness, to embrace yourself in your perfections. Maranesh is enekiash as anakur umoshu senekiat as am ar anakurush esenat usumurutuku esisitakara nakiash asitakara anakish. Eshisinasa makur etikia shasatakurumut osorotuku. Ay moroto somorot al. Aromoshu senator motore eshisikia sanakar amakur esikias am orotukua. Moving out of duality, moving out of separation, moving into unity with yourself. Marane senekia shasanakur musho sotor otukur. Bringing the woundings of your divine feminine energy. Maranekias anat us urut u. Aramasenekia, bringing the woundings of your divine masculine. Maranesenekia nash asanakar, bringing them together in sacred union, holding them in unconditional love. Aramas onos us umukur es enes inikiasha satukuru mukuru. Arames yasane yana aram musho sukuru to urotukur shisanakia. Letting go of the resentment. Maranat ash usapukur esh esitikiash usatukur. Ush usumur esh isinesias anar mukur es ikian at usuru. Aya somosho sunakur eme ayana esh isinikiash as an am a. Oh yeah, an ash usamu. Allowing yourself to rejoice in the uniqueness of who you are. To rejoice in the gift that you are. To rejoice in the light that you are. Ay mores em ianes ukur es inikiash as anua. My hene sian ar maho. Maho ar mhashosunua. Mayena ushus eheyana ashus to hold yourself in acceptance, in loving acceptance. Maranes enekias enes us es enara makash sanus Mayenes us enekias as enheyana ar Oyano mheyas enekias somosor emhet es ias an es enar amukure heya. Aromosho sunur eheyam hash es em urut uku ash us ures kias an ar us ures saha. Ar amhayes an ar uash us et ikias an hayes ar ai in he. Allow yourself to be that love for yourself. Romosenekias os an ai es ikiana ai uhai anaha. Maroshosnus ana ar uach neashasnukur es ikiana shasanar kuru. Allowing ourselves to step forward into the unknown, this uncharted territory. Anchoring in that divine courage to really go within ourselves, to see what needs to be seen. To hear what needs to be heard. To allow ourselves to feel deeply what needs to be felt. Maranesh is inikiash as unukur mai en eki as unukur es ikiana. To really get back into our bodies, to feel ourselves anchored into our energy of form as we expand our energy of flow. Nashosua Mianus. to see yourself as the Divine Mother and the Divine Father sees you. To allow yourself to hold yourself in grace. Maranes os umurot es kianach nukuru kuru. To love yourself enough to create those strong boundaries around you, standing in your truth, not accepting anything less than you deserve. Maranash os umuret iach. To see your value. Maranes ukuru mosh osua. To see your true value. Arumos uru es inyam arumos os uru kurata mahehe susu. Yeah. Ah. Ah. To release what needs to be released, to let it go. To let go of the resistance, to holding on to that which no longer serves you. Letting go of the resistance of having to know everything. Letting go of the resistance of having to continually do, and start to just be. To be that which you have always been, that which you will always be, and that which you are already. And that is love. Pure love. Oshosumes Ianash Osua. Maranus Mayanes Aramesh Us Uruch Emheyash Asum. Haramus Iana Ash Us Ur Umure. Marana Ur I am he is in Iki. Ish is Urum Ekeya. You are safe. You are loved. You are love. I send you so much love and so many blessings. And only wish that all of your lessons that are rising to the surface are integrated and learnt with ease and grace in the perfect way for you. Remember your value. And just let go. Just have the courage to let go. And know that everything that you think you may be losing is just everything that you are not. And what you will be gaining is everything that you truly are. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.